Hey guys, what's going on? This is Nerf Herder, Benji, old, dirty Benji. Hey guys, this is Benji. I have a saber I want to do a quick overview of while I have it. This belongs to Jesse of Kyberphonic Fonts. This is another saber that during our vacation that we had together, a bunch of friends did a saber meetup vacation, and it was glorious. And they had a bunch of Sabertrios there. I, being one that doesn't get hilts from companies that are pretty much don't sell empties, which apparently you can get them maybe requested to do that and whatnot. But the point is, I haven't gotten one myself. So my first real experience with Sabertrios lightsabers were there years and years and years ago when they first became out there. I stumbled across the booth at a couple conventions, and I held some of their earlier models, and I was like, yeah, that's pretty cool, and I never picked one up. But this is the Sabertrio Vektra, I believe, and it's really cool. It's a very, very nice hilt. I really enjoy the overall, I get why people like them. They're very, very comfortable. It's beautifully machined, and it's got a lot going on that I tend to enjoy. It had just a speaker that needed to be repaired. We did a Smuggler's Outpost Elite. This is a 28mm speaker. I was really blown away at the fact that it's MHS compatible. So this doesn't open up anywhere other than at the pommel, but you can put any MHS V2 style pommel on there. And I was like, oh, that's awesome. So this saber is actually very MHS size, clearly, obviously, since the very similar to threading size. But that's what I've been saying to a lot of people who don't know about the Custom Saber Shop. MHS sabers, I tend to really enjoy them. They are of about the same size. So you can have a fully enclosed speaker. I mean, look at that. Look at the room in there. That thing is closed in, and this sucker is stupidly loud. Already sounded really good with the speaker that it had in there, but the speaker was blown. Jesse wanted to try out the Elite, so we put an Elite in here. Personally, I think he would enjoy more of the dark side ones, but this is what we went with. Until it blows, we'll swap it out. And having to do that, I had to design a spacer and a cap, because the way that the dome, I guess tin on the speaker, it would rub up against this guy. So all I did was had to get that just right, play that dance a little bit. It definitely comes out a little at the top, like it doesn't thread all the way down because of the spacer that I designed, but it still plays off the motif. You wouldn't even tell because of all the black and silver. I think it looks really cool. So again, very loud. Let's wake it up. This of course has his fonts on it. It's one he kind of uses to test out a lot. And with that fully enclosed speaker and this huge chamber resonance, it's loud. And this is on a Luke font, so the thing that really kind of blew me away was this sound. First of all, you get the really deep blade socket depth with whatever blade plug they have. The sound on this guy, like I said, being pretty wild. I never go this low on a saber. The volume on the CFX is set at 50, and I think that's plenty good. I almost always put them at 100. I just don't want to blow this thing. Plus, I know Jesse wouldn't like it. Plus, whenever I turn it on, it was obnoxious to my ears. So if that's the case, then I know that it's way too much. So here we go. Oh. Jesse got a shorter blade. Alright, well, we're going to do a 1-inch test blade on here then. Personally, I did not want to mess with his blade length. Why not? So this is my demo test blade. I don't know if how well you can tell, but that is crisp. Any force waves on here? Oh yeah, you got your micro tactile right there. Jesse has Blast M set, So when you press a blaster and activate accent swings, it'll keep doing the blaster without you having to touch it each time. And then it'll stop once your chain is done with. So. Sounds very good. Now a lot of the fonts on here are his, and some of them are testing ones, I think. So let's just find a couple that'll be fun to play with.
Greed can be a powerful ally.
Let's play with this Qui-Gon font. And I apologize, Jesse, if I show these off and these are the ones that aren't the final versions. Like I said, people, this is his test saber. So these fonts may not be the final versions that he releases, but let's play anyways. Sounds great, of course. I mean, you got the trifecta here. Phenomenally designed saber, phenomenal speaker, and a phenomenal font artist all in one. His accent swings sound really good on here. That's not obnoxious.
Do not defy the council, master, not again.
I shall do what I must with him.
Very, very good sound.
Ahsoka Tano! Bo-Katan sent me. A Mandalorian and a Jedi? They'll never see it coming.
Ooh. There's the emitter windows.
Use a feeble skill shall no match. What is the power of this dark side?
Oh my goodness. I love those prequel blasters. Little force show. Whew. That's very fun.
Ben Kenobi?
The Jundland wastes are not to be traveled lightly.
Spectrum.
Yeah, that sounds really good. I totally understand the feel of these are phenomenal. Okay, I get it. Like, I really do. Like, I get the hype on Sabertrio. One, they're a good company as far as, you know, they supply their hilts and whatnot. Again, like I said, this is beautifully machined. All the edges are smooth. There's not one sharp point on this lightsaber, and it feels really nice in the hands. So, Sabertrios, like I said again, the machining, phenomenal. I get it.
Let me see your identification.
You don't need to see his identification.
We don't need to see his identification.
Move along.
Move along. Move along.
So, I wanted to do a video on this now that I got the speaker spacer set correctly. Because again, like I said, I don't really have any Sabertrios come my way. I've always enjoyed this one whenever I've seen it. And yeah, the install is good, clean. This is very old school in a way. Sled chassis that's designed to come out just enough for you to get your recharge port there, but it is a removable battery. And then on this side, you have your access to your SD card. So, and then it's got a channel groove along the side that is the screw from the cover tech, is what stops it from coming out. Also guides it into a specific spot. So, I may need to cover that. There's 26,000 in there. And then yeah, the spacer will just completely keep the speaker locked in there. So yeah, once that's all the way down, then you're good to go. Jesse has one coming my way too, which I'm very excited about. It's the only Sabertrio that when I saw it, I was like, I want it. It's the one that's designed after Terran Malikos. It's very inspired by his, but I fell in love. And Jesse being the awesome friend that he is, and we trade services a lot, you know. He was like, "Yo, I got one coming to you." And I was like, "Heck yeah!" So I got one that's a stun with tear it down, and hopefully install it one day soon. Add it to my list of personal projects that I got like too many of. So that'll do it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Sabertrio, if you haven't already, I'm sure you've probably heard. They do a very good. They have a very good system that I think is pretty good. Is they pretty much have styles that they want to produce. They produce them, then they say, "Hey, we've got so and so amount. We'll go live on the sale, first come first serve, and you gotta be ready to get one of these." So watch the Sabertrio announcement list when they go live. Have your pocket ready to spend money. Otherwise, you're gonna miss out because these things go quickly from what I've seen. But there we go. Jesse, I'll have this out to you soon, man. Thank you guys so much. And until next time, may the force be with you.
Stuck up, half-witted, scruffy-looking nerf herder.
Scruffy looking.